another Medicash for the boy. Namtaba. Medicash. Because the flu definitely got me by the balls. But I'm Gucci though. You better believe it. I'm Gucci. Well, like I'm saying, right? Some people can't take the no ski. They can't take the no. Like I've been rejected so many times, bruh. I does not care, you know. But unfortunately, some of y'all can't take a no. You know, when it's your turn to take a no, you don't wanna take the no, take the no, take the no and fuck off. Take the no and leave. Yeah. You've been telling niggas no. You've been telling people no. Now when they tell you no, you don't wanna take it. Like take it and leave. We're all gonna get rejected. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. This is a humbling ground right here. Planet Earth. We are all humble beings, aka God's children. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's better. We all belong here. I'm talking about. And I'm gonna like release a banger. Like she. I almost talked about it though. Hey, that's gonna be so far. Like as you can see with the shades though, we're moving different this year, my king. Like on my old lady, talk to me. Like this year we're moving different twin. Can't even see with the shade skis. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna have to take a no this year. We've been taking no's all the motherfucking time. This year is our year to say no. And we're gonna choose ourselves. And I'm talking about you're gonna get your motherfucking cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Let's clear the throat and speak. We're gonna talk today. We're gonna talk right now. Not even today, right now. Right motherfucking now. I'm talking about. So I don't know who needs to hear this though. But you're gonna take the no. For me personally, they're gonna have to take the no's. You know what I'm saying? I used to ask, plead, beg. You know what I'm saying? I forgot that I'm a God. And nobody had to let me know. You know what I'm saying? I had to see it for myself. And that's the blessing right there. So, like, people can't take no. You're gonna have to take the no. I'm sorry. You know, the price just went up. Like, you can't come back down. Excuse me. You know, people who did reject me back then, you know, now they can't take a simple no from me. And I'm just like, I'll get back to you, you know, as opposed to what you did and you said no, like, and you meant it. What I'm saying is, I'll get back to you. I'm just busy. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy. So that's the point right there. It's not an ego thing. You know what I'm saying? So don't rush, don't get, don't rush to get to live the life. You know what I'm saying? Hear me out. Because we had to take the nose. I'm saying that's why I'm getting a little bit fired up as I'm speaking about this. It's the mad lemon though. It's the mad lemon though. It's the mad lemon though. I'm saying it's the medicine in the mug. Let's talk about that. And again, I think I had my last bottle of alcohol. Whenever that was, I'm done. Like that shit is like everything, even the weed. Nobody needs to take any type of supplement or whatever. You gotta be high on life. If you can get high on life, then already you need church or something. You know what I'm saying? You need to start somewhere. But before you even touch a drug or a supplement, you gotta be high on life in general. If you're not high on life, don't take anything. Otherwise, it's just gonna put you down, 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 down. You know what I'm saying? So people like me, when we smoke and whatever, it puts us on a level field. You know what I'm saying? With like the normal people, the fun people. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we are like we are like philosophers. You know what I'm saying? We always high, thinking in high regards for the best of all. You know what I'm saying? Not just for the moment, but for like timelines ahead, lineages, generations, legacies. I may be speaking like this as if I'm here with you, but I'm already thinking 3,000 years later type shit. You know what I'm saying? Wakanda forever. That's where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? The movie Wakanda was just based on like this this high level of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Not a place here that you can see with your eyes. Although there are places, even possibly where you live, that are so beautiful. It's like a new world, but nobody knows about it. And I've seen it with my own eyes, and I'm gonna show you guys. One day I'm gonna go live and show you one place where I'm from that looks like pure heaven. I had never seen it before, but it was just there, like a few kilometers away from where I stay. So I can imagine in other cities, like how, like what's happening? What's happening? You know, let's talk about that. What's happening in your city right now? You probably don't know. And I also don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to go out whenever you get a chance to like see the world, see the beauty. Take it. But hey, move with caution. But then the caution is your heart, your intuition. When you have a good heart, operating on a good heart, good frequency, you automatically take the right choices at the right time for the right reasons. It doesn't matter you are drunk or sober, good, in a good mood or in a bad mood, you'll always win. Trust and believe. Just like that one person that was here with me in the previous 30 seconds or 3 seconds. That's you, my G. And the second one and the third one that just hopped right there. And let me tell you a secret, guys. Né? If people were just speaking about you, right? Let's say me and you are in the house right now, right? And we are speaking about somebody, and they just happen to pop up at the door at that very instant. That person is gonna live a very long, healthy, prosperous life. If it ever happened to a person that you know, tell him I said congratulations. Congrats. So we can go back to the no. What the what? Okay, wait, let me just try to see this question real quick. What what year from the past are you streaming from? Hey, I like this question so much. I ain't gonna lie. Because you're so right, my G. At this very instant, I'm in the past. You know what I'm saying? And what you actually mean is that I'm from the future. And that's the point right there. You know what I'm saying? You are right, but not in perspective, just in insight and in hindsight and in intuition. You are right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm definitely in the future. But now my mind and my body are right here in the now, which from where I am really is the past. You know. So you are correct. I'm definitely from the year 3.446. Yeah, 3446. That's the year I'm from in the future. But us, me and you right now, we are in 2026. But in hindsight, 2026 is 2016 2.0. Let that sink in. Ask yourself, what were you doing in 2016? What was the vibe? What was the theme? Let's talk about that. And ask yourself, isn't it only a better version of 2026? Of no, isn't 2026 a better version of 2016 for you? Ask yourself that question. Because I can tell you, and a lot of people can vouch, this year feels like a better version of 2016. You know what I'm saying? So we can talk about that also. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys love the shades though. Like, shit. I'm definitely in a spaceship right now. And so, all these lights, it's not easy to pass, to be in front of a motherfucking solar flashing sun. Right? It's not easy. You gotta wear the shades. You gotta have the glasses. You don't want your eyes welded in your skull and shit. And so, the next thing you are blind. You know. Yeah, never mind the shades though. I just can't see properly without them. Otherwise, what I see is just this fucking sun, you know. And another thing, I don't know if you guys know that, like, we are supposed to watch the sun, you know. Looking at the sun, right, it actually helps your eyes to heal, you know, and restore, especially the vision part of it. The eyes themselves can remain tinted or whatever, red, especially this vision in Antarctica. Definitely, it needs that sunlight. Of some good sun stare. Look at that motherfucking at its brightest and at its least brightest. You know, if you know what I mean. When it's very bright, just take a 3 second stare at it and then put your gaze down again. I know you're gonna see some sunspots and whatever. That's the point right there. That means that your eyes are actually restoring, you know, they are refocusing. That's why you see sunspots because your eyes don't get to move, like your iris and your that white part, they don't get to separate too long. You know what I'm saying? So your eyes are almost like, even when when you have them open, they're almost always squinted. But when you look at the sun, it allows them to like give you that distance between the iris and the white. You feel me? If you feel what I'm saying, like, I'm not a scientist, but I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's just that we are already trained to use certain words to talk about things, but sometimes you know exactly what you're talking about, just that you don't know how to put it to the people that you're talking to, you know. But there's one homie that I have And say when I'm with that one, we can like go to the edge of the universe and come back. Yeah. Through, you know what I'm saying, language, talking. So yeah. Hopefully he can join us one day. And he's gonna definitely give me that, you know what I'm saying, that let's fucking go. And then yeah, once we reach there, definitely we're gonna come back with some gems. We don't you can't touch that part of the universe or the inner verse without bringing in some gem. You know what I'm saying? That's how you have this world looking like how it is. That's how me and you are talking right now. The people who made this facilitation right now that we're having come back from there. They took it from there. And that's just a cramp, you know. What we are doing right now is a cramp as opposed to what could be done when you go there and come back. But that's a story for another day because not everybody has the capacity to stay there for even 30 seconds. But the thing is, if you can stay there for 1 minute, I promise you the elites are gonna hunt you down all day, all night. And I'm not talking about the people that we've just been discussing on the news and everything. I'm talking about the real icons, right? The one that can hop on any frequency. She, you know, how I know about it, right? They used to hop on my microphone. It doesn't matter what kind of microphone I have. They will hop on it. They will hop on your charger. You know what I'm saying? They have the best internet. They have the best technology that you can imagine to infiltrate any kind of person who wants to do better in the world. Shit. These motherfuckers are smart, but we are smarter. We just don't have the capacity yet, right? Besides these Buddhist monks, they just want to stay in the Tibet and shit with all these Jews. They don't want to share. You know what I'm saying? But I don't blame them because definitely the peace and the wisdom, you gotta earn it, you gotta want it, and you're gonna have it. You know, you're gonna be the next Tesla, the next whoever, but you gotta want it. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, that's where the promise is. That's where the promised land is. You know what I'm saying? It's not it's not for, I mean, it's for everybody, but definitely you need to buy the VIP ticket with your energy. You gotta do the energy work, if you know what I mean. I did it without even knowing when I was staying at my grandmama house. Right? Yeah, grandmama fitness. Let's talk about that. Grandmama fitness. You know what my grandmama used to tell me? I won't argue with you. I won't argue with you. That's it. I get to argue alone. Fuck that. Yeah. So, I mean, my grandmama is a loving soul, that's for sure. But you gotta do the energy work, guys. I mean, I can tell you what that is. Definitely, I used to be next to a robot, right? A traffic robot, and just stay in my Buddhist position, right? Right, live in front of everybody while the kids are going to school in their transports, looking at me. I could feel it and sense it in my mind. Although my eyes were closed, then I was just in this lotus position, right? Right, not ashamed of what people could think. That was like let me say, 2017 or like 2016, most likely 2018. I'm saying, but I did that, you know. But for you, like it could be something else. You know what I'm saying? You may love like doing karate. You know what I'm saying? You may love doing that chi work, that jiu-jitsu. Whatever gets the energies flowing in your body, do that. That's all I'm saying, though. And it varies at different times. Winter, summer, you know, you do different things to recalibrate your energy. You know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes I don't drink coffee, but sometimes I do drink it. So I hope it makes sense when I say a no for me is a no. That's it. It's no longer going back. You know what I'm talking about? A no for me is a no. I'm sorry. And I'm the kind of person who feels bad, for saying no. I really do feel bad whenever I tell a person no. Like, she, or whenever I feel like I'm gonna put somebody in a position whereby they will be like they're gonna have to show their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna be exposed. I feel bad because I've been exposed a lot, and I've had to show my ass, right? And I had to bear that and look at my ass in the streets while other people are looking at it, and I had to look at it too. And I was like, damn, that ass is thanking. And I had to take it back and look back at it in the mirror and fix that ass. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, it gets to a point whereby you have to say no because the price just went up. So it's like, okay, you're gonna pull up, you want this, but the price just went up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give it to you at a low price, at a previous price, and by the end of the stock, I'm the one who's gonna lose, and you are the one who's gonna lose too, because I won't have the stock, and you're gonna have the need for the service or product. So at the end of the day, you are literally using a long rope to hang your own self when you tell people yes whenever you have to say no. Some offers definitely gotta be rejected, and it gets to a point whereby yes, it's fun and all, but that too gotta be like it gotta get rejected even if it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Because the price just went up. The bread just went up. You know what I'm saying? I remember uh, thinking, right, like 15 years ago, I remember uh, buying bread, right? And I was just looking at the price, and I was asking myself, like, in the next 10 years, how much will the price of bread be? And to my surprise, I made a perfect on point prediction that bread this year, the most quality bread that you can get locally, will be this much. And that's how it is, you know. So you're trying to tell me that I'm gonna have to take the same payroll that my grandmother used to get and my grandfather? Fuck no. Fuck no. I'm not gonna settle for all that money, that little bitty cash. Don't pay me. We are getting sick in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting any healthier. We're not getting any younger. It's taking a toll. So if the price does not match the service or the love does not match, then that love gonna have to get to be rejected. You know what I'm saying? That payroll gonna have to get rejected. We're gonna suffer a little bit. That's okay. It comes with the sacrifice. You're gonna suffer a little bit for saying no to a certain situations and people. But then just after that, boom, God did. Wakanda forever. You know what I'm saying? Wakanda forever. If you know, you know. Yeah. So that's why you shouldn't be afraid to say no, because it gets to a point whereby you have to. I'm saying, even to the things that you like. I mean, shit. And this thing, like, it's so beautiful because it starts with you. You gotta have to start saying no to yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things we make it about other people, but it starts with you. You gotta start saying no to yourself, to the things that are not helping you, if you get the point. Because life is very simple, you know. The difficult part is getting over the things that you do not need. You know what I'm saying? Getting over the things that you do not need, the extra things, the smoking, drinking, the this, the that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using my own vices. You have your own vices. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I can tell you why I stopped watching pornography. You know what I'm saying? Right here on the stream. If, they won't block me or whatever. But yeah, I don't do that shit. I don't watch that shit. Like, not even like judging people. And I know you guys don't watch it because why are you with me right now? You know what I'm saying? You don't watch that shit. So let's not even go there. We are still talking about the no shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't wanna involve any negative vibes here. So let's not derail, guys. Let's talk about the no. That is a way that can save you a lot of stress in life. No, 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 no. It can save you a lot of stress and time and energy, because that's the punchline right there. The energy that goes with that no is powerful. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever you reject an opportunity that you know for sure is going to make you money or is going to bring some benefit for right now, right? With the trade off for a better one in the future. Here goes the Here goes your ancestors. Here goes your ancestors forward. Like motherfucking soldiers. Boom, with you. You know what I'm talking about? So whenever you do that, it's risky. But the thing is, you don't know that your ancestors, when you do that, when you pick your prize and you stick to your prize, they go forward before you. You know what I'm saying? With the billboards and shit like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some of them in the background. Yeah. Sometimes I be hearing them like real shit. When it's time to go, I be hearing my ancestors. You don't have to believe in whatever that I'm talking about, right? But I'm just saying, like, shit, nigga. All I can say is, we all come from something, and that is your fucking ancestor, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The the furthest you go is the furthest it is the truest it gets. You know what I'm saying? The furthest you go is the truest it gets with this shit. You could be black, white, any color, but if you can go back, you have at least one or two ancestors, people who came before you, and that's why you are here. So that's who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about no woo woo shit. If there's anything, right, that you can learn from what is happening right now, is that there's no such thing as evil. It's just evil is a construct of the mind. There's no such thing as the devil. We could even chop it up and say there's no such thing as God, but the thing is, there is something that created the world. So that is God right there. You know what I'm saying? So we're not even gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? All I'm gonna say is before you there was somebody. And definitely if they passed on, they are rooting for you because everything in life is supposed to work out for you. It's supposed to be a good and fun and loving experience. If not, God wouldn't have created us. You know what I'm saying? Because definitely I know I'm not here to suffer. So I know that's not the purpose of life. Because I know I'm not here to suffer. You know what I'm saying? You know, we could just chalk it up and say my purpose is to just be at peace. Because that's the word that I can reach for. But definitely it's not even the word. You know. But it's along those lines. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to um, like I'm not here to become an actor. I'm not an actor. This shit is too serious to be acting. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be yourself. Like shit. How long can you act before you can become who you truly are? God damn it. And when you see when we get to that level now, that's where I end the stream for real because like damn, it gets complicated. Like who are you, right? Who are you? That's the point right there. Who are you? Who are we? Who am I? You know? Yeah. Nobody knows. I don't even know who the fuck am I. Like who am I? I don't know who am I. But what I do know is that definitely I'm here now and I can do something about it. So I'm finna go live and I'm finna chop it up with y'all. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that is the punchline. You know, I'm not about to waste my fucking time, nigga. This time goes hand in hand with money. And yeah, definitely, if I'm gonna say yes to something else, then I'm definitely saying no to my fucking money. You know, if I'm saying yes to something else that's not bringing in money, then I'm definitely saying no to my fucking money. So it's either I'm saying no to money or I'm saying no to other things. And it's not even about money. For you, money could be like whatever that's really important for you. I'm talking about within, you know what I'm saying? Not just like it could be important if I get this or that. No, I'm just talking about like that thing that makes you you. That is what is important that you need to tend to. You know, where's the compass? Where's the vector? Right? So yeah. I mean, if we are here, me and you are talking the same language for like what I'm feeling, you are feeling. Who you are is what I am. You know what I'm saying? So you are basically just listening to yourself at this point. You might as well just hop on the live. Gee, nigga. Because definitely for sure, people who pop up here are not some regular degular. You know what I'm saying? These are the people who are already tapped in with themselves. Like, we are just looking at the movie. Whenever I go outside or I do something, like for me, life is a movie for real. Like, I just be looking at this shit, like, damn. And it gets so serious for other people. Like, it gets so serious. Life gets so serious. Like, that's why people get to do all these nasty things because life is so serious for them. They need that money. I want that money. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's not that serious. Whatever that you need, definitely when you are dead, you won't need it anymore. You know. So shit, chill out. You get it. Tomorrow is still a day. You can try something better. You know. We can all become a bad person. Like it's easy. It's easy to become a bad person. It's the next thing to do. The hard thing is to become a good person with a good heart. You know what I'm saying? And to actually help people. That is that is that is the very difficult thing to do. You know? To become a bad person is very simple. Anybody can just snap and flip. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely second nature, you know. But definitely our first nature is good riddance, you know. We are all good Samaritans. And I plead, you know what I'm saying? Let's love each other. I mean, it's up to you. But don't bring all that fuck shit around here. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. That's where you're gonna then, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, a lot of people are gonna give you like a long rope to hang yourself, but then this is where shit. This is where we actually minimize that rope now, and then you get to dangle your feet and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you have that kind of vibe, don't even bring it around here. It, that's unless you wanna dangle your feet and shit. I mean, you know, shit. Every dog has his day. You win today, tomorrow you lose, and that's the punchline. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna have this forever. You know, so you might as well just take that opportunity or reject that motherfucker for a better one, for a one that your heart knows is your true worth, and that's the punchline right there. So with that said, guys, yes sir, we're gonna hit the hay and we're gonna come back. You know, I was just high off this Matt Lemon, so I'm back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely gonna come back to y'all. Inshallah. Bismillah. Jazakallah. I'm saying that just means God willingly, if God wants, and if God decides, and if God wills, so be it. You know, one thing, I don't take Islam, in fact, I don't take it for a joke or anything, right? And I don't even take it for something that I subscribe to. But one thing that I like about Islam that you, my friend, can take, yeah, this is to say, do not live under suspicion. You know what I'm saying, do not live in such a way that, like, you know what I'm saying, you have to be suspicious, like, you know what I'm saying, or like, got it, you know what I'm saying. No, no, no. Like, you can't control people, you can't control anything, you know what I'm saying, in life. So I mean, be yourself. She, they shall be themselves too. God damn it. Yes, sir. And on that note, I'm gone. Yes, sir.